What is evidence-based management? I think the easiest way to describe it is just bringing science and empiricism to leadership. Right? How do we make decisions as leaders? What's the data that we're using to inform our decisions? And when we make decisions, what is the impact that those decisions have on the organization, and how are we measuring that? In most organizations that I see, a lot of that is done by either gut feel, right? So there's not really any data, or there's a lot of vanity metrics in the organization that represents us looking good, but doesn't necessarily change the way we do business. So evidence-based management is an attempt to address that and help organizations understand their business value. Right, that's the key thing there, is the business value. Are we focused on delivering value to our stakeholders, our customers, and how are we measuring that value? And it really talks about two categories with four key value areas that we feel like is a good idea to measure. Right, at the top we've kind of got market value. Obviously that's key, right? If we don't have any market value, we're not going to be a sustainable business. And the two sides to that is value we already have, our current value. So that's in our product and our services and things that our business does right now. And the other side of that is unrealized value, right? What's the value we've got left sitting in the table? Markets we haven't. New markets, new opportunities, new things that we haven't, new customers we haven't got yet. So trying to understand those two. And although evidence-based management comes with a set of, I guess you could call them example metrics in each of these, in each of the key value areas, the reality is that you need to find the metrics that make the most sense for your organization within those contexts. I just like to see us having metrics in each of the key value areas. So we were talking about market value, so current value and unrealized value. But there's also our capability as an organization, our ability to actually do stuff, right? So the top two are about doing the right thing. Are we moving in the right direction? Are we focused on filling those gaps, perhaps, in our market capability? And then the bottom half is our organizational capability. So that kind of sits in two key value areas. So it's four total, and that's time to market, which is how fast we can go from idea into market, get stuff in front of the customers to test our assumptions, right? Because we assume that something is going to provide value, but until we actually get it in front of customers, we're not really sure. We have an assumption and we want to test it. And the other side is ability to innovate, right? How much time do we spend delivering new stuff, and what are the things that impact our ability to spend time delivering new stuff? And I think those four together, if we as a business have a core understanding of our current value, our unrealized value, our ability to innovate, and our time to market, that gives us a holistic view of our ability to deliver business value. And then once we've decided on what those metrics are, and we're able to monitor our organization, and maybe you only do that quarterly, right? Collecting this large set of metrics, we're then able to see how the decisions that we make, the changes that we make to our organization, actually impact on those metrics that we've decided to look at. So that is what evidence-based management is. We're going to use evidence to manage our organization, right? So this is something that a manager would use at the depending on whatever you're the top of the pyramid for, right? It could be a product, it could be a service, it could be a whole organization, a whole company. How are you measuring these things, and how do you use that data to inform the decisions that you make? And evidence-based management is just bringing that story together and saying, yes, we have metrics. Yes, we're looking at them, we're monitoring them on a regular cadence, and we're making different decisions based on those metrics and seeing how that shapes the direction that we end up going. That's because this is something that so many organizations don't do. You wouldn't believe the number of organizations that I go into and they have no goals, they have no strategy, and they have no way to measure it. This can be a competitive advantage, right? If you're able to leverage empirical, hypothesis-driven database decisions to shape the direction of your organization to the market and the market niches that you are able to find, that can be the competitive advantage that you need to be successful. If you want to have a discussion about your unique needs or situation, then please book a call or visit us at nakedagility.com. We also have our immersive and traditional public classes on our website and would love to hear from you.